Good morning, friends. Just a quick time for us to say hi. Oh, look, it's Mrs. Wise. Ta-da, da-da-da. Hello. Okay. I just wanted to welcome you guys today. My friends that are in my class, hello. I hope everybody's doing well. I know that sometimes friends are here that maybe are not in my class, so I just want to welcome you, and I hope you learned something today, and I hope you have a little bit of fun. My friends that are in my class, I'm missing you so much. I'm so proud of all the hard work you're doing. Keep it up. All right, let's get rolling today. So I did want to think today about our important feeling talk. So this is the page that Mrs. Wise always shows you, right? That we've got happy or sad, maybe curious sometimes in the morning about what the day will be like. We feel safe because we're following the rules and doing all the important things we're supposed to do to keep our bodies and our families safe, right? But then I also have got some other feelings here. Yeah, so sometimes we can have different feelings, right, guys? So these are some other feelings we might feel. Like today, Mrs. Wise was feeling excited when I woke up because I was feeling like I couldn't wait to come down here because we have something exciting to do today in our daily meeting. So I was feeling excited. And I was also feeling great to get up today because I saw that sun was shining, right? There are lots of different feelings. Sometimes we feel disappointed, maybe even just sad or depressed a little bit. Everybody feels all of the feelings sometimes, right? Look at all these feelings. Whoa, there's even more. Look at lazy. Mrs. Wise was feeling lazy the other day. I didn't want to do any work. Sometimes I feel hungry. It might be for an apple or maybe a cupcake. I like cupcakes. Right? So there's lots of different things. I'm feeling very proud of my students for all the hard work that they've been doing, right? So there's lots of different feelings, right? I love my family just like you do, right? There's so many different feelings. So we're going to explore these feelings together, right? We'll explore these feelings. We all feel sad. Sometimes I don't feel sad right now, but when I drop my ice cream cone on the ground, that makes me feel sad, right? Or if I'm missing my family that I can't see right now, I might be feeling a little bit sad about that, right? So there's lots of different feelings that we all feel as people, and we're going to explore all of these many different kinds of feelings that are here. Okay, so I know that when we're thinking about those very important feelings, we want to make sure that we keep our feelings and our energy in balance, right? That means we don't want to have too many feelings all at once. Sometimes it feels better to kind of have be in control of our feelings, have that balance in life, right? Yeah, so I was thinking that I do want to read part of a book to you in just a minute. We'll do that together. But there are lots of different ideas of how we can feel in balance. We could get a hug, we could ask for some help sometimes, or we could help someone else. Yeah. Remember this one? We could exercise. That always makes me feel in balance, right? Think of a happy memory or a peaceful place. Yeah, right? Look at all these wonderful things that we could do. We could get a drink of water to feel in balance, right? So many great ideas here. There's another thing that we could do to really help us feel in balance, and it is to think of nice things that we could do for other people. Like we could clean our room or ask if someone needs help cleaning. You could do that at your house with your mom or your mama or your dad or your nanny. You could do that. You could give your parents or siblings a compliment. You could say, I really like this dinner that you made. Or you could say, I like the way you're working hard on your work today, right? Give somebody a compliment. And we could use words like please or thank you in a sentence. When somebody gives us food to eat, we could say thank you so much. Or if somebody helps us with something like our schoolwork, we could say thank you, right? That makes people feel good. So we'll look at more of these ideas on a different day, but I wanted you to be thinking about all the different things that you can do to be a helper, right? Because you're big enough to do that now. All right. Okay, boys and girls, let's see what we got. All right. I know that book I wanted to share with you. I've been looking at this book recently. It's called Unstoppable Me, 10 Ways to Soar Through Life. So we've been talking about these a little bit. I know that here, oh, sorry, Mrs. Wise is flipping through pages. 10 ways to soar through life. We've talked about this one. You're great no matter what. Persistence pays off. That means don't ever give up. And today we're on welcome the unknown. Let's see what that's about. We'll find number 3. Welcome the unknown. Okay, let's see what it says. Ready? Okay. Welcome the unknown. Change is a good thing. It happens every day. If you learn this when you're young, it will help you on your way. Each day is different from the day before, and it sometimes feels scary when opening a new door. But if you don't fear change and embrace it instead, life will be an adventure, and you'll look forward to what's ahead. Let's see. I've always spent the summer with my best friend, Shay. Oh, I have a friend named Shay. I was just talking to her mom today. But this year, Mom sent me to sleepover camp, which seemed so far away. I cried and I yelled, I won't know anyone. But Dad said, try it. I know you'll have such fun. And guess what? He was right. I had nothing to fear. I had such a blast that I'm going longer next year. So it's fun to try some new things. So it can be a camp or it can be something different. Try new, let's see something that's new that we could try. I think trying new things takes some courage. You have to be brave to try new things. I've been learning that some of my friends have been trying to ride their bike without training wheels, right? That's pretty scary stuff. You don't know what that's going to be like riding without any training wheels, right? So you're welcoming the unknown because you don't know what it's like yet, right? So you're trying new things, and that's great to see. All right, I wonder what other things you could try. It might be something different than my idea. All right, I'm going to keep this back over here for later. I do want to think about our whole body listening for our group today. Can you show me those watching eyes? Listening ears? Quiet voice? Calm, quiet body. Good, and show me those ready hands so I know that you're ready to work today. That looks pretty great. And don't forget to keep your brain in the group and be thinking about different connections. Think about how your life and things that you've done kind of remind you of what we're doing now. That's how we learn, right? And keep your heart in the group, because if you don't care about what we're doing, it just doesn't matter. All right, so make today matter by keeping your brain and keeping your heart in the group and caring about what we're up to. All right, let's poke on over here. We'll do some calendar skills today. It is still the month of May. I'm noticing that our month of May is kind of filling up. Look at that. Each day when we put a different little picture here, right, of a spring thing, it fills up the days in May, and pretty soon we'll move to a different month, right? The next month might be June, but we're not there yet. We still have to fill up all these extra days here, right? And then we'll think about moving on. So let's see. I think we should start by counting today. Ready, friends? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd like for you to count with me, please. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Today is the 19th day of May. Now, in our pattern of, I see that we have got a pattern here. It goes butterfly, flower, bumblebee, right? I wonder what comes after a bumblebee. There are different ways, different strategies that we can use to figure that out. One of the strategies would be like this: butterfly, flower, bumblebee, butterfly, flower, bumblebee, butterfly, flower, bumblebee, right? But another way would be, if we know this is a pattern, because we've done it for a bunch of days, if we know that this is a bumblebee for yesterday, we're trying to figure out what comes after a bumblebee. Well, we can just look back in our pattern too, couldn't we? There's a bumblebee right here. What comes after the bumblebee? What do you see here? Yeah, it's a butterfly. So I'm going to grab it and put it here, and then we can check that strategy and see if we're right. Ready? Butterfly, flower, bumblebee. 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 Butterfly. Yeah, so that was a really great strategy to use. So today is, oh, I learned when I know my date on my calendar, I can go straight up to figure out what day of the week it is. Today is Tuesday, May 19th, and our year is 2020. So we need to fix this. Sometimes when I'm waiting here for a minute, it's because I'm getting rid of something on the bottom that I don't think you can see. Okay, here we go. So yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday, right? Is that what that said? Tuesday. So let's see. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You got it. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. All right. So today is Tuesday, May 19th. That's that fancy way to talk about the date. 19th, 2020. I wonder what this day will bring for us. All right. I remember we had that month of April. April is done. We are in May now. And when we fill up our May calendar with all those cool springtime pictures, then we'll be moving on to a new month, right? Not yet, but pretty soon it will be June, right? All right, warm it up. Get warmed up, come on. Okay, ready? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Good job. Pretty good. All right, let's move it on over. We have to add a cube for today. Each day, each of these cubes is one of the days that I've known my students in my class, right? And if you go to school, this is probably around the same number of days that you've known your teacher and your friends in your class. So let's see. We have to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to erase this number 3. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. And we need to write that number 4. In our class, we've got poems, number poems that help us remember how to write those numbers. And this is the number poem for the number 4. Down and over, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. Down and over, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. All right, so I see that we have one group of 100. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 10, and we have 4 extra ones. So we would count them like this: 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144. So here's that number, 144 days that I have known the students in my class. I'll move my shadow box from 143 right next door to 144. I will add a star for us for today. Doopy doop doop doop. Right on my 10 frame. Do you see me here? My star is dancing. Da 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 doo 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 doo. Sometimes Mrs. Wise gets a little silly and my star starts dancing all around the place. Sorry about that. Okay. So when we're counting, we're going to count by tens because I see that my 10 frames are full. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Instead of counting each little star, we can say that's a group of 10. See, instead of counting each one of these numbers, we can say that we know that on this row there are 10, right? And in this 10 frame, there are 10. So we can say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. And then this 10 frame isn't full yet. So I can say 141, 142, 143, 144, right? Really nice. So that's the right number, 144 days that we've known each other. Okay, let me just see here. I think I need to add a tally mark for today. So this should be 144 tally marks, because that's how many days that I've known the students in my class. But wait, are we counting by tens here? Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't say 10, 20, 30. We can say 5, and 5 more is 10, and 5 more is 15. So we can say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, good, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145. Oh, no, that's not 145. I don't see that. I don't think we got to shut the door yet on that one. So we have to say 141, 142, 143, 144. That's right. Now I remember. I don't want to do this today. I don't feel like it. Sorry. I know, we just counted all those things. Why are we going to count some more? I don't know why I put that in there. All right, let's go check the weather for today. Come on, friends. Let's go. Do, 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 la, 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 do, 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 do. All right. What do you think, my good friends? What is the weather like today? Can you see out my window? Oh, yeah, sunny. A little bit of wind out there. Any clouds up there? Oh, yep, some clouds. Okay. All right, let's head back over. Come on. I'm not going to get stuck on the chair today. Every day I say, oh, my goodness, I'm stuck on the chair. Right, friends? All right. Okie dokie then. All right. So I'm learning. Look at this. It looks like the sunshine is going off the charts for the month of May. Look at this. Way over here. That's awesome. And we do have some clouds. We could call it partly sunny, partly cloudy if we felt like it. It's not raining today, and it is windy out there today. Whoa, look at us. We're way off the charts. And it's not snowy today. I should learn to shut my phone off before I start. Every day something dings, huh guys? Okay, so it's not snowy today. So I'm learning that the weather is, we can be flexible in our thinking, right? We don't have to just pick one kind of weather, do we? Can we pick more than one if it's like sunny and cloudy and windy? Sure, we can do all those things. It's up to us. So it's sunny today and cloudy and windy. Perfect. Oh, we gotta stand up for the pledge. All right, everybody up, please. Hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I love the way in our class we've been practicing all those big words and learning about what they mean, right? For Mrs. Wise, the most important thing when I think about that pledge and that flag is I think about all the people in our country that I love. That's what it means to me. It means that we work together, right? We work together as friends, right? And when we work together, I find that we can do anything. So I think that that's what this flag means to me. Is it means love, it means respect, and it means working together, right? So I hope we can do that together, right? All right, let's move on over. I think we're done here. I'm going to pop on over here. I do want to do some coin review because we've learned the 4 coins that we use most of the time, right? So I'm just going to do the poems for today. Ready? And penny, oh, what is this first of all? This one is a penny, right? Penny, penny, easily spent. Coppery, brown, and worth 1 cent. Let's do it together. Penny, penny, easily spent. Coppery, brown, and worth 1 cent. All right, I'm going to just get out my coins too while I'm at it. Oh, sorry, that was a little noisy. Okay, penny, where are you? Oh, there it is. There is my penny. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we have. Nickel. This is a nickel. All right, let me see if I can find a good nickel for us. There's one right there. See it? Okay. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents. I know that. Let's say it together. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents. I know that. This is smart. Dime. A dime, dime, dime. Here's a dime. Dime, dime. Oh, sorry, I got an itch. Dime, dime. Little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. Ready? Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. There's our dime. And then we have our quarter. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, I am told. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, I am told. So good. Oh, I don't think I got a quarter. Hold on. There's a quarter. See it? And we learned over the last days the presidents that are on the coins and how we write them, their value and all that good stuff, right? And that was a review for you guys because you guys have been working so hard. You make me so proud. And we were counting by 1s and by 5s and by 10s, right? So that stuff, you can practice counting those coins with your family at home. You can count the nickels by 5s. If you have, a bunch of nickels at your house, you can say 5, 10, 15, 20, right? You can do that. You're super smart. All right. So the reason that we talk about the coins and money is because, when you get a job or when somebody gives you money maybe for your birthday or something else, then you'll know what you can do with that money. You could buy something, or maybe you could save your money, right? Mrs. Wise likes to save her money, and then I like to go traveling. I like to go see different places. So that's what I like to do with my money. But you might like to do something different with your money. When I was your age, I think I liked to buy, there was this candy. It looked like a hamburger, but it was bubble gum. And I used to love to buy those. So I would do yard work to earn some money. And then I would walk to the store with my mom and I would get that hamburger bubble gum. It didn't taste like hamburger. It just looked like one. Have you ever seen those? If you've seen those, let me know because I might want to go buy one. Okay, anyway. All right. So now we're finished with our coins. Can you show me those ready hands? Give yourself a big squeeze. I've been sitting for a little bit here, so get a big squeeze going. All right. So now this is something that was in our template for this week. It says, below is a pattern of circles in stages 1 through 3 below. Draw what you think stage 4 might look like. Label how many circles are in each stage. Okay, so I think we've got some stages here. So this is one stage, this is a different stage, this is a different stage, and then they want us to figure out what would happen in the next stage. So I see that there are 1, 2, 3 in this one. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this one. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in this one. All right, 3, 6, 9. All right. Oh, I'm noticing something. I wonder, are you noticing anything here? What are you thinking about here when you see this? Looks like there's a row of 3 here, but then here there are 2 rows of 3. Oh, and in this one there's 1, 2, 3 rows. rows of 3. Wait, I think I know what to do. So are you trying to say that maybe here I should make, so there's 1, 2 rows. This one had 1, 2, 3 rows. Should I make 4 rows in this one, do you think? Maybe. It looks like each stage had another row. So we have 1 row here, 2 rows here, 1, 2, 3 rows here, and then maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 rows here. So how many circles is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's see if we're right. It looks like when we went from 3 to 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. We added 3. Do you see that? We added 3 more. And then here we added 3 more. So we had 6, 7, 8, 9. And then from 9, we added 3 more, 10, 11, 12. I think we did that just right. What would the next one be? I know they didn't ask us for this, but I wonder, what do you think? If we were going to add 1 more group here, we could do 3. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want 5 rows maybe. 2, 3 rows, 4 rows. That's the same as this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Let's do 5 rows here. Now, what number do you think this would be? But without counting, we added how many more circles? We added another row, so we added 1, 2, 3 more circles. So we could say 12, 13, 14, 15. Let me see if that's right. Should we count all those circles and see if it's 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 13, 14, 15. We were on the right track. I like that. Mrs. Wise is switching gears like crazy today. We have a lot to do. All right, so now, oh, yay! Guess what we get to do today? We get to plant. I have to go get my seeds. Oh, no, I already did. Okay, good. Hold on. So remember, I put those bean seeds here inside this wet, damp cloth, right? Uh-oh. One moment, please. I have to find something. I have to find my life cycle. Is it in here? Let's see. Aha, aha. There it is. Okay, so remember we had our seed, right? And then I wonder, do you think that we had some sprouts next? Let's check them out. Mrs. Wise is going to open them up here. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Like furry little creatures, don't they? Oh my goodness. All right. I think I even have some seeds that are, hold on a minute. I do. I saved some that weren't sprouting yet, so you can see the difference. Okay, so here are some seeds before they sprouted, right? Remember what they used to look like over here? And then we put them in this wet cloth, we put them in the window so they could get warm by the sun. And then look at that, now they're sprouting. So I think what we should do, I'm noticing here on my life cycle that we have the seed and then it's sprouted. And then for the next stage, I'm noticing that there's a little bit of dirt here. Did you see the dirt? So I think we have to plant them. After this sprouted, let's plant them in the dirt today. Would you help me with that? Okay, so I got some stuff. I have this cool planter. See that? It's empty inside. So I thought maybe we could plant it inside here. So I don't really need this anymore, although I might, maybe I'll do this whole thing again. Maybe I'll put these beans in here. Why not? May as well stick it back in the window, see what happens. Mrs. Wise is just zany, crazy today. Okay, let's get some dirt. See, I have some dirt here. I got it just from outside. I'm gonna put the dirt in here, okay? Using my hands, is that okay if I get a little dirty? Can you see? I'm just gonna use my hands to push the dirt right, oh my gosh. Mrs. Wise, you're always making a mess. Right, guys? Is it okay to be a little messy? Sure. Feels kind of good on my hands. Okay, so I filled it up. Looks pretty good. See my dirt? Push, 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 push. That looks pretty good. I'll put a little bit more. Sometimes the dirt settles back in. Okay, there we go. Oh, a little sprout there. That's sprout. Okay, push, push, push. Okay, so now let's just get this stuff off the table too. Push it inside. Clean up your mess, Mrs. Wise. Always a messy lady. Okay, so now, do you want to know the really, really, really scientific way of planting? Get your finger and you push it in the dirt to make a hole. Do you see the hole I made there? Can you see it? See that hole? And then I'm going to take a bean, my little sprout. See you later. Boop. I'm going to cover him up. Make a hole with my finger. Put him in. Boop. And cover him up. Make a hole with my finger. Put the bean in and cover him up. Make a hole with my finger. Put the bean in. Cover him up. Make a hole with my finger. Put the bean in and cover him up. I'm making lots of holes and putting lots of beans in there. Wow, this is a lot of beans. Get in there. So we're going to start them in here, but guess what? Oh my goodness, there's so many. Putting them all in. How am I doing? You doing okay? Get in there, I said. Okay. Cover them up. That looks pretty good. And then I think we should add a little bit of water. Ready? Here you go, little bean seeds. My little sprouts. Oh yes, they were thirsty. Okay. So, oops, cover him up. All right, so now we're gonna keep this by the window so it can get some sun. All right, so I'll put that somewhere close to a window and we'll check on it. Okay, so it says that we have the seed and then it goes to the sprout, grows into a sprout. And then I hope that pretty soon we'll have a little thing that looks like this that's called a seedling. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled, okay? We'll look at it every day and check on it. Sound good? Okay. All right. Now, it's time for our song. If you don't know our song, it's okay. You can listen. It's not very tricky. Ready? I'm a little bean seed, small and round. Bury me deep into the soft ground. Sprinkle me with water, sunshine too. Watch me grow as tall as you. I'm a little bean seed, small and round. Bury me deep into the soft ground. Sprinkle me with water, sunshine too. Watch me grow as tall as you. Love it. Okay. I do have a story about plants. So this is a part of our science curriculum. So this is like a work. This is like a little, it's gonna teach us some stuff, I think. Let's see. Because I want to make sure I take care of my plant. I want to make sure I give it everything I can, right? So I have to make sure I know, I have to learn a little bit so I can take good care of it. Plants. That's my table of contents. Have you ever seen this? It says, what is a plant? What do plants need? Do plants have parts? How do plants grow? And glossary. And then it has numbers over here. What is a plant is going to be on page 2. Oh, so it tells me what's in this book. Interesting. But all this stuff is about plants. Cool, I like that table of contents. It helps me know what's going to happen in my story. And if I just wanted to know about the parts, I would just go to page 10. Let's see if it's true. There's page 10. See on the bottom I have these numbers? See it? Do plants have parts? See? That's what the table of contents is for. It shows us the parts of the book. Not all books have that, but it's interesting to know about. All right, here we go. What is a plant? A plant is a living thing. That means it changes and grows, right? This is not like my plant. My plant is going to be a bean plant. It's going to grow beans that we can eat. A tree is also a plant. Interesting. A cactus is a plant. Grass is a plant. What do plants need? We need to know this if we're going to take good care of our plants, right? Plants need food. Plants need soil. That's the dirt that we use. That's soil, right? Plants need water. Oh, good. I did that, right? Did I do that? I did that. Okay. We're doing good. Let's see, what else? So we put it in the soil. That's where it gets its food. We gave it some water. Plants need light. I'm going to put it near the sun, right? So it gets a little sunlight by the window. Plants need space and air. So I don't want to cover up this and make it so it can't get the air. I'm going to leave it open so it can get some nice air. Okay, I'll do that. What else? Plants have parts. Seriously? Plants have roots in the dirt to get the food and the water. Plants have stems to hold up the plant or the flower at the top. Look at this. This tree trunk is the tree's stem. Plants have leaves that look like this, right? Leaves can be many different shapes. Some plants have flowers. Yeah, and I learned on our bean life cycle here that after we have a seedling, we're going to have a flowering plant, hopefully, like this, right? Some flowers. So cool. How do plants grow? Oh, this reminds me of our life cycle, right? Yeah, this is how a pumpkin grows. It starts as a seed, and then it is a seedling, and then it grows big leaves, and then it becomes a flowering plant. And then it doesn't make beans, it makes pumpkins, because this is a pumpkin seed. Oh, and the beans that are in here are bean seeds, so they'll grow beans. This pumpkin seed makes pumpkins. Different, right? So I guess you have to really think about what you want to grow before you start growing it. Okay, let's see what's next. Who needs plants and why? Who needs plants? Looks like this little creature eats the plants for food. So does this little creature. He's eating that fruit that came from a plant. And this little creature lives in the plant, lives in that flower, and he lives in that tree, which is a plant, right? Yeah. Wow. So the glossary is the part of the book that talks about words that might be new or different. Change, to look different. Grow, to get bigger. Living is alive. Need, must have. Plant, a living thing that is not an animal. And space, room to grow. And that's the end of our story. And I like that it says, think about it, talk about it. So we'll talk more about some of the things in this story as we move through. Okay, let's change gears, my good friends. What do I want to do with you next? Let's just do some quick phonics review. Ready, friends? Sound, please. This is that jumping back sound. It says j, j, j. What does it say? Good. How about this? No, I don't want that one. How about this one? This one is an air sound. It says it's a quiet air sound. Shh. An S stands next to H. What does it say, boys and girls? Shh. Good. What about, ooh, this is one of our choking sounds. Remember that mom tied that tie too tight? And he says, k, k, k. What does he say? Yeah, really good. All right, let's do 3 more. Oh, look at the Q and the U. When they're together, that mama and that baby, they say, qua, 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 like they're gonna quack. Qua, qua, qua. What do they say? Good. Nice. 2 more. Let's do, I don't know. Mrs. Wise is just picking. Ooh, scary, scary. That's a lip biting sound. It says, what does it say? Like a vampire. You do it. Good. Ooh, so scary. Let's do one more. I love all these sounds. When we learn these sounds, then we can sound out most words, right, guys? Sound, please. Tongue up. La, 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 la. Let's hear it. Oh. What does this letter say? Oh, good. Really nice. Awesome. So I love these lively letter sounds. My friend Nancy Tellian, she came and taught us all about those sounds. She has got this wonderful program called the Lively Letters Tellian Phonics program. It is fantastic. It teaches all of my students all of those awesome sounds, right, guys? All right. So let's do, I don't know. I feel like doing everything with you today. I just do. I just want to. I think we'll write a story, but before we do that, let's just do a quick review of our sight words. I'm going to say it. You say it after me. Ready? Am, I, little, the, a, to, have, is, like, my, we, for, he, me, she. Are you saying it after me? I'll say it and then you say it, okay? With, look, see, of, they, you, are, do, that, one, two, three, four, five, from, here, go, blue, green, yellow. I'm going to tell you the words that we haven't learned yet. Are you ready for them? Are you sure I should tell you? Do you think you're ready? All right. Said, was, what, come, and where. You looked ready, so I thought maybe we could do it fast. All right. I am just going to go get some sight words because I think I want to practice a little bit more of those with you. We know so many. Look at all these sight words we've been practicing all year long. Wow. I'm just going to put out a few today. We're not going to have time for all of them. All right. Where is the, well, first of all, we have to fix this. Where is the word blue? Can you find blue? Blue. There it is. Can you find the word yellow? Where's yellow? Oh, yellow. That's a color word. I have a yellow crayon. Can you find the word from? From. It's another lip biting sound, huh? From. Let's see. Green. Oh, from. There it is. I got a letter from my mom. How about green? Could you find green? So is that it? Green? Nope. Go. Green. 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 Oh, there it is. Green. I have a green bike. All right. Where's the word here? Can you find here? Here. Here. Come over here. Let's just do one more for today. Can you find like? I see it at the beginning. Like. I like you. Very nice. All right. We could practice these all day long, and that would make me very happy, but we don't have all day long to practice, so we can't do that all day long. All right. Last thing for today, if I didn't move it in a weird spot where I can't find it. Oh, here it is. So I wanted to talk about a little bit of opinion writing. I know we've been talking about like what we think. Opinion writing, what we think. So I wanted to think just for a second about opinion writing. All right, so I wanted to think, I know when I write a story, the things I need to do, the things I need to consider are that I need to plan. First, I need to make have an idea of what I want to write about. So today, I think I will write about, these are just some ideas. Oh, maybe some gardening because we were doing some planting today, weren't we? Maybe I'll write about that because I was so excited when I woke up to do that. I should write about things I like, right? So I'm going to write about gardening. Okay. Okay, and I have this cool paper that says beginning, middle, and end. So I'm going to write a story that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. I'm going to write my name at the top, Mrs. Wise, Mrs. Wise. I love how my letters rest right on that line, unless it's a hanging letter, right, guys? And I know that today is May 19th, 2020. All right, let me think. All right, so I know I want to write about our plants. So I don't know, maybe I could write about, before I think about writing it, I should really plan it better because I don't know what I want to really say. I want to tell a little story that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. But if I just get to writing here and drawing, then I might make a mistake I'm not ready for. So let me think about planning. What could I say about my plant that has my opinion in it, what I think? So I like beans. I do like beans, to eat them. So maybe I could write about something like, I like beans. I like beans. So then maybe I'll grow the beans. Beans are good to eat. All right, so first one is like, just like, I think that beans are pretty cool. That's why I wanted to pick them and I wanted to grow some. And then I'll grow beans, well, because I like them. Because I like them. And then the last part is beans are great to eat, or beans are good to eat. Okay, that sounds like a pretty good story. Let me see. I like beans. I'll grow beans because I like them. Beans are good to eat. That sounds like a pretty great story. So maybe I'll just grab some colored pencils. I have them right here. And then we can just draw that. I like beans. So, you know, beans kind of look like these wiggly little guys like that. That's a bean, right? Have you ever seen those? I like to eat them. I'm gonna just draw a few beans. I never knew I could draw such a good bean until I tried. I had to be brave. Because if I just said, I don't know how to draw a bean, I'm not going to draw it because I don't know how. That was a funny voice, wasn't it? If I said that, then I never ever would have these really great beans. Look at, they look like beans, don't they? So, and then maybe I'll even just draw Mrs. Wise's face. Should I eat them? Do you want to see my mouth? Well, let's just put them in a bowl for now. Let's just put them in this nice bowl. Okay, there's my bowl. Okay. Now, I'll grow beans because I like them. So now I'm going to draw the parts of all the plants and stuff. Hold on, I got to get brown. So I learned that we have some brown soil, right? And so I'm going to grow these beans. I'm going to grow, they have the stem and they have some leaves, and pretty soon they'll have some beans like this. So like this, and the beans are going to grow, right? And don't forget, those roots are working hard under the ground to get the food in the soil, right? Oops. This is why I made a mistake. Okay, so then I'll grow the beans because I like them. Beans are good to eat. Okay, I'm going to draw my mouth now, and I'm going to eat the beans. Ready? Here's my mouth. There's my lips. I'm going to eat these beans. I'm going to put them right in my mouth. Can our drawings be kind of fun? I think they should be. We should draw things we like. That's what makes it interesting. Who knew I was going to eat these beans today? Look, here's my nose. Here's my eyes. Mrs. Wise, this might be the silliest picture I've ever made. There's my teeth. Look out, beans. I'm going to munch and crunch you, you silly vegetables. That looks like a pretty great story. I like beans. I'll grow beans because I like them. Beans are good to eat. Ta-da! I made an opinion story. It was my opinion. I thought that I should make beans because I like them, right? Some people don't like beans. It would be their opinion to choose something different to grow, right? My opinion is that I think they're pretty great. See? I don't know. Okay, my good friends, let's hop back to our, oh no, I wanted to end with a different quote today. Last one. Ready, friends? Plant a new truffula. Treat it with care. Give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and his friends, and all his friends, may come back. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So this planting that we did today, right, is a really, really important thing in life. It's an important thing to grow and to change in this world. And people, I want you to know you are just the right size to make change in this world. When you were little, you were the right size to make change in this world, right? When you're a grown-up, you'll be just the right size to make change in this world. You can do it, and you can do it now, okay? So I want to make sure that you know that all this planting is one way that we can make change. And when you were keeping your body in balance and helping others too, that's another way that you can make change. So it doesn't have to be, sometimes people say, kids are too little to make change. That is not true. Disagree. You are just the right size, okay? So no matter what size you are, little, medium, big, or even old like Mrs. Wise, we can always make change in this world. So I'm gonna make some changes in this world by doing some more planting, by taking care of myself and taking care of the people that I love. And I hope that you make those changes too. All right, give yourself a big hug. I love you bunches, and I will see you tomorrow, my friends. Bye.